dead and direct at Dominion Raceway, vlogging, having a great time here doing some instructing. My student Chris, introduce you here in a minute, but he's driving a 94 Mustang. Awesome student. He's killing it. First time on the track basically. Actually just had him out in a session in my car here. We were ripping around, having a lot of fun, and kind of started sputtering on the back straight, kind of weird, and then it died. It totally just conked out. Oh man. Fuel pump is priming. It's been a hard start when it's hot lately, like really slow cranking. Makes me think ignition control module was running flawlessly all day, and kind of making me think fried ignition control module. I usually keep a spare. I lent it to somebody to do some troubleshooting like a month ago, and dummy me didn't think to ask to get it back from them. So now here we are, gonna try to find a ride to the AutoZone 15 minutes away. Get one, they're like 85 bucks. Hopefully it's a nice 2-bolt, easy swap, but they're known to be a kind of a pain in the butt. Right here, a little black plastic guy in there. Sit on the cylinder head and they get cooked, and I have no idea how old this one is. Shame on me for not doing anything sooner or making sure I had my spare. I do have a spare OptiSpark, which is also hard to come by. I got a spare Opti, then I also have a spare PCM. So I'm gonna try that first before we drive all the way over there, but I doubt it's that. We'll try it first, it's easy plug and play, then we'll go grab that ICM. I might buy a spark checker. The other thing that I own that I lent to someone, same dude, lent him my spark checker and my ICM. Hopefully it's that easy, and it's 2 bolts, and the car fires right up, and I can drive home and not be home in the middle of the night. Fingers crossed big time. Before we jump in with Chris for a session, then try to fix my dead car, here's my favorite lap of the day, chasing a beautiful twin-turbo 95 NSX. Gnarly bumps under the bridge coming up. Had my splitter stinking of burnt plywood every lap. Glad to report they repaved that whole section in spring 22, and it was smooth as glass in the Miata this summer. Super fun chase, but fast forward a lap and a half, and what happens? How you doing? Got a little loose there.
Yeah, you know, there's no way to make that a fast turn.
I know.
It's your best joint shit way, right?
Trying in vain.
Yeah, you can try all day long. It's never be fast. Alright, back it down.
Cool. Here's my student's car. Mustang. Here's Chris. Chris is my student, and he's killing it. We're gonna go out for one more session and have some fun, and hopefully he doesn't break his car and he can drive home in one piece, and we'll all have a happy day. Really fun. Brakes work well. It's lighter than my car. He's driving it well, especially for being first time on the track, basically. So props to him.
Props to him.
Awesome. Bananas. My dude Chris, my man Chris in the Mustang killed it today. Super smooth, predictable, measured, patient. He did great. Shout out to Chris. He's even gonna offer to give me a ride to get an ignition control module.
And then I had a machine.
Car's not been this clean in a long time. I did the spray bottle, spray water bottle, and t-shirt rag in the garage.
Got a spray bottle full of soapy water, and that's what we're doing. Magnetic numbers stuck on the door for 2 days.
I'm gonna swap the wheels back over, load up most of the stuff that's not tools, just because I'm probably gonna have to work on this hunk of junk. Just kidding, baby, I love you. Mwah. Please work for me, please, please, please.
Oh, heat sink. Oh, we got a new part. Look at these tiny.
Wah, wah. This is me getting flat-toed. Tried the ignition control module. Wasn't it? Might be the OptiSpark. I'm gonna try the PCM first. Maybe it's the PCM. Fingers are crossed maybe for that one. And if that's not it, Opti in Sheets parking lot. Shout out to Will at Dominion for flat towing me over to the Sheets. Definitely a humbling experience. Sometimes you gotta pay the toll to rock and roll. This is kind of scary, actually. Never been flat towed like this before. Here we are at the Sheets. My lighting is terrible. I'm gonna try swapping PCM first, because that's pretty easy. 4 plugs. Well, we tried the swapping the PCM here, and it didn't work. Boo. So now we are gonna swap the OptiSpark, which is buried under the water pump. Really not a fun job, but I have an OptiSpark from Kevin Woods, KW Baraka in Palaforum. Shout out. Then I also have, hopefully, it's in this box. We have the gasket set here for water pump and all that shit. Don't have coolant. It requires pulling the water pump off. That big silver thing with the lines on it. Probably have to buy some water at Sheets. Doesn't really matter. Hope the Opti is it. Ever seen Mission Impossible Apollo 13, you know, where that guy's stuck on the space shuttle, or something, and he's only got like bubble gum, zip ties, and duct tape to fix a space shuttle and get back to Earth. Well, that's me. That's us. That's what we're doing here. Water pumps, OptiSparks. I don't know, but I'm that guy on the space shuttle. Look, I'm like freezing. I'm bundled up. You can see my breath. Just fixing the space shuttle at the sheets. It's the moment of truth here. We got the new Opti on there. Hoping that's good. Everything's hooked back up. I'm gonna wait to put the water pump on. We can crank it and see what happens. If it sounds like it's gonna want to start, or does start, we can put the water pump back on. The GoPro died, so I'm gonna use my cell phone clip. Hoping that this battery ain't dead. Fingers crossed this puppy starts here. Still don't want to start. I don't know if you can see me. We're fucking running. Booyah. Hell yeah. We're still at the sheets. Good news. Got the car started. Put all that stuff on there. Fill it all in later. Bought some coolant, 50-50 mix. We're gonna put it in the car, but then we're gonna go fill this bad boy up in the kitchen sink with some tap water. Just filling up our coolant, filling up the coolant in the sheets. Oh, look at a mess. Alright, we're all hooked back up. We're gonna hop in the car, cross our fingers, then it starts again and runs. Filled everything up. Peak 50-50 mix. Then we went inside and filled it up in the sink with some water in the tap. Yeah. Got a big old coolant mess everywhere. Hope she cranks. Hope we got enough juice to start her up. And now we're dead. Oh my god. This is the pits. This is really the pits. I don't know if I can bump start it here. This parking lot's pretty flat and it would be a pain in the ass. Maybe I'll find somebody with jumper cables. Just had some good Samaritans give me a jump start. Thank you, thank you. They're feeling pretty good. They're feeling all right. But we got a jump start tonight. I gotta call AAA and cancel it. Yeah, thank you. We're running. Thank you.
Drive it up a couple times. I want to hear it.
Those dudes were definitely on meth. Those dudes were definitely on meth just now. But they helped me start my car. They were psyched. What do we got? 10 o'clock. I've been working on this since, oh shit, I don't know. What does it get dark? 5 o'clock? Been doing it since 5 o'clock. So 5 hours later, I got a 4-hour drive home. But we're running. OptiSpark in the Sheetz parking lot. Thanks, Sheetz. Get much sleep. Hopefully today goes smooth enough. here, it's pretty dangerous.